Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. We're going to get started with a restorative Yin-Inspired practice. So if you want to go ahead and find a comfortable seat, whether you're on a mat, on the floor, carpet, couch, bed, or you can remain seated in your chair. But I do recommend you find yourself in a comfortable seat where you can be still and present for the next 25 to 30 minutes. My name is Gabby. I'll be moving you through this practice. So go ahead and get seated, crossing the legs. If you're seated in a chair, finding the feet grounded on the floor in front of you. Sitting up tall through the crown of the head. Rolling the shoulders up, back, and down, gently dropping them away from the ears. You can go ahead and settle down the eyes. Allow the eyelids to become heavy, softening in the forehead, in the jaw. And just start to come into that natural rhythm of breath. Gaining an awareness for each inhale and exhale. Feeling the belly rise and fall. And notice the more awareness that you bring to the breath, the quieter the mind becomes. Grounding you in the here and now. Take a deep inhale in through the nose. Fill up belly, rib cage, and chest. And then part the lips and sigh out. 2 more. In through the nose. Sigh out the mouth. Beautiful. You can gently start to blink open the eyes. With your next inhale breath, circle sweep the arms out wide and up towards the sky, reaching up towards the ceiling, and then palms press and fall back down through heart center. Once again, inhale, circle sweep the arms up and around, large and expansive. Then exhale as they fall back through center. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up and over. This time, left arm stays up, the right arm grounds by your side, and you reach up and over with the left fingertips. Starting to shift the gaze up and under the flying arm. Staying long through the torso, being sure not to crunch on your right side. Maybe a slight bend comes into your right elbow to deepen into the stretch. Breathing into that lengthening sensation in the left side body. 2 breaths. Inhale, come back through center. Left arm drops, right arm reaches up and over, and then take it over to the left side. Shifting the gaze up and over to the right. Energetic through the fingertips. Steady with the breath. Inhale, come back through center, both arms reach up towards the sky. And then we're going to go ahead and take a twist over to the right side. So the right arm falls behind you, the left arm falls on the right thigh. Gazing over the right shoulder, staying tall through the crown of the head. Inhales lengthen you through the spine. Exhales deepen you into the twist. Inhale, come back through center, both arms reach up towards the sky. And then we're going to transfer the twist to the opposite side. Left arm behind you, right arm on the left thigh. Gazing over the left shoulder, tall through the crown of the head. Intentional breaths. Inhale, come back through center. Both arms reach up towards the sky. Palms press. Exhale as they fall through heart center. Bring your right hand to your heart, your left hand to your belly. Again, take an internal awareness. Settle down the eyes. With your next inhale breath, reach the arms out wide and expansive. Lift the chin away from the chest. Take a slight back bend. And then with your exhale breath, go ahead and give yourself a nice hug. Right arm's going to land on top. Fingertips reaching for the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift the elbows up away from the heart. And then as you exhale, you're going to drop down over towards the right side. Circle sweep down and around. Inhale as you lift back up. Drawing circles with the elbows. Large and expansive, creating mobility in the upper back. A great exercise if you sit at your desk all day or do a lot of driving. Taking 3 more of these large circles. Letting the breath guide you through the motions. Coming back to a neutral position, tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, arms reach out wide, chin away from chest. Tap into your abundance. And then exhale, give yourself a nice hug again. Left arm over top, fingertips reaching for the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift the elbows up away from the heart. And then exhale, circle sweep down and around over to the left side this time. Inhale as you draw back through center. Exhale as you fall. 3 more. As you come back through center, inhale, arms reach open wide, chin away from the chest. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Palms press and exhale as they fall back through heart center. Taking 3 intentional breaths here, in through the nose. Part the lips, sigh out. Beautiful, 2 more. Beautiful. Grounding the arms by your side. Drop the right ear over towards the right shoulder. Inhale, lift the chin away from chest. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale as it falls. Once more. Coming back through center. Left ear drops over towards the left shoulder. Feel that stretch on the right side. Inhales, the chin lifts up. Exhales, it drops back down towards the chest. 2 more. Coming back through center. We're going to put the legs out long now. If you're in a chair, your feet can stay grounded on the floor beneath you. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky, framing the ears, energetic through the fingertips as you reach up. Flex the toes in towards the face. Feel the heels pull away from you. And start to hinge at the hips. Lead with the heart as you fold forward. The goal is not to reach the toes, but to keep length in the spine. Once you can't fold forward anymore, that you can drop the arms and the head heavy, rounding through the spine. Chin into chest to deepen the stretch. You should be feeling it all the way through the hamstrings and up the spine. Come back to that intentional breath. Notice how your exhales guide you deeper and deeper into the posture as the crown of the head falls. Not forcing anything, just allowing gravity to take over. Letting those inhales guide you to areas of tightness, and letting the exhales carry that tension away. Inhale, slowly start to lift up tall through the crown of the head, grounding the hands behind you. Then you're going to cross the right leg over the left. If you're in a chair, you can also just cross it over. You'll find the ankle on the thigh. And then you can start to bend into the left leg if you're seated like I am. That's going to bring a deeper stretch into the right hip. Start to flex the right toes to protect the right knee. And you can deepen by inching your hips forward closer to the left heel. Again, letting the breath guide you to areas of tightness in that right hip. And letting the exhales help you find softness, a release of tension and stagnant energy. If you're seated in a chair, maybe you start to fold in towards the ground, deepening the stretch for you. Notice where the mind flows in moments of stillness. Whether it goes towards judgment, worry, or acceptance and compassion for self. Recognizing that you can always choose again, aligning with love. Gently start to release, lengthening the left leg. Bring both soles of the feet to the mat, knees up, and just windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Beautiful. We're going to take it over to the other side. So right leg long, left leg crosses over this time. Then start to bend into the right knee. If you need to adjust the wrist, please do so. Whatever makes you comfortable here. Again, we're going to flex the left toes to protect the left knee. Inching the hips towards the heels to deepen, or again, if you're seated in a chair, folding into this. Coming back to contentment. Sometimes we're so used to the everyday hustle and bustle and the noise that comes with it that stillness and quiet can become uncomfortable. But I challenge you to find contentment in this moment. Allowing the breath to guide you there. When the mind becomes busy, come back to the breath. Two more nourishing breaths here. Then slowly starting to straighten the right leg back out just to unwind, bring both soles of the feet, and again we're going to windshield wipe it out. Beautiful. Then we're going to come back to our regular seated position. This time we're going to send the legs out wide, wherever is comfortable for you. Again, not forcing anything. Flexing the toes in towards the face. If you're seated in a chair, just opening the knees as wide as possible. Sitting tall through the crown of the head. If you're on the ground, bringing the hands behind the hips, pressing the hips forward to deepen into the stretch. Then you can bring the hands back in front of you. Take a deep inhale in, lengthening through the spine. And then exhale, start to walk yourself forward. Being gentle and easy on the body. We'll be here for a few breaths. So maybe this is your extent, or maybe you continue to flow down, coming to the forearms. One day, heart melting into the mat or the floor. Realigning with contentment for where you are today. Finding acceptance and gratitude for your body. Let the body communicate through the breath. If the stretch becomes a little bit too intense, you can always back off. If you would like to deepen through the spine, you can start to tuck the chin in towards the chest. Respecting your limits and your boundaries. The mind can often wander into the past and the future with worries and fears. But our body constantly lives in the present moment. So when we bring awareness to our breath, it syncs our minds with our bodies in the here and now. With your next inhale, gently start to bring yourself back up tall through the crown of the head. Beautiful. Then you can close the legs, bringing them back to where we started. Sitting up tall through the crown of the head. If it's more comfortable for you to keep the legs out, whatever you need to do to come into stillness here. Coming back tall through the crown of the head. Like we started, roll the shoulders up, back, and down, dropping them away from the ears, eyelids heavy, breath steady. Notice how you feel, similar or different from when we were first in this posture. No judgments, no expectations, just a gentle awareness. Starting to visualize a light floating above the crown of your head. And in its presence, you feel safe. You feel at peace. This light represents healing. And with each inhale, you take in this light, allowing it to clear out any imbalances, fears, doubts, worries within you. Filling you up with patience, stability, love, harmony, and whatever else you may call upon. Each inhale, breathing in this loving light. Each exhale, breathing out the darkness. This light that was once reflecting on you now within you. Taking a few more breaths to let this light flood your body. Taking one more deep breath in through the nose. Fill up belly, ribcage, and chest. Part the lips, sigh out. Gently start to blink open the eyes, reintroducing the space around you. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, arms fall down through heart center. And then gently starting to lift them up to your third eye center, the spot between your brows. The spot represents clairvoyance and guiding light. Leaning the head back, being open to receive all of the love and the light within and around you. May your truth find you happiness. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this session. If you noticed anything coming up for you within this time, maybe take some time to journal, reflect afterwards. But it was a pleasure flowing with you all today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And until next time.